Hi guys, a productive weekend in my garden. My pizza oven, after 2 years, started slightly cracking, so I decided to add another layer. As you can see, chicken coop mesh as reinforcement and a patch of cement here. We'll be doing this piece by piece. As you can see, all these pieces of wood and bricks that's added to weigh down the chicken coop mesh because of what's sticking out. Once that hardens, we'll move to another spot, and spot by spot, we'll cover the whole thing. And afterwards, I think we'll add some ceramic tiles on top. Although, looking at those nice square tiles, I don't know how to place them here, because trying to cover a sphere with square tiles, you'll end up with large spaces in between in some areas. So maybe some spiral pattern from the top. Maybe we'll crack some into pieces and add triangular pieces. Well, we'll see. But in the meantime, I'll show you an interesting mushroom on my plum tree. Actually, it's not my plum tree. It's the neighbor's right here on the borderline. Maybe I'll try to zoom that in. The so-called chicken of the woods. Unfortunately, it's already too old to eat, and some snails got to it first. So unfortunately, this one we won't be able to consume. Last year, there was a whole lot nearby my house. There's a small island on the Odra River, and that place was full of those mushrooms. I went there yesterday with my son. Unfortunately, didn't find any. So I'm just wondering if this year they didn't grow or somebody got to them first. But if somebody got to them first, we'll have like 3 years worth of preserves, because there was a ton of them last year. And returning to my pizza oven, I also got a nice cast iron door for this. Although those are still on the way. I bought them on auction at a good price. An interesting thing is they'll fit exactly into this opening. I'll just need to add some cement on top. But that's pure coincidence, because the opening, as you remember watching my old movie, was made using this pot bottom plate. 42 centimeters, I think, and that's exactly what's needed for the door. But let's run to the car now. I got a pair of goggles from AliExpress and an interesting fountain pen. Well, not exactly a fountain pen, a pen for Japanese writing. So we'll do a quick unboxing and we can head on back home. Grabbed some chives from my garden. Really huge this year. Excellent with scrambled eggs. But let's get to the packages. Here we have some interesting goggles, but what's most interesting about this package is it was supposed to arrive 2 weeks ago, but since it didn't, I filed a dispute on AliExpress last week, and they already refunded me the money. So what to do, being honest, to refund this back to the seller? Just purchase the item again, but write to the seller for him not to send the item. Then he'll confirm that you have received it, and this way AliExpress will release them the money. But let's take a look at them. A really cool design. Of course, it's not for this part of the season. It's for wintertime, for sledding, not sledding, skiing. I didn't say skiing because I don't ski myself, although my kids do, so one of them will be really happy with these. As for the other package, a fountain pen, which really isn't a fountain pen because you don't have a nib, you just have this like a brush tip here. So we'll fill it up at home. First you screw in this piston in, dip it in ink, screw it out so that it sucks the ink up, and then you can paint those, what do you call them, katakana characters. So we'll see how it works. So that's it for today. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and see you again soon.